So here's a wee explanation of how all this works. Well, I'm partnered with a company called Forever Living Products, founded in 1978, and we operate now in over 155 countries. The industry we work in is the health and wellness industry, which is reported as the next $1 trillion industry. You've probably never heard of us, but some of those facts put us into the position that we're one of the largest companies in the world. And getting into this business, a thing that I never thought myself doing, recommending aloe vera based products. But really, it's the opportunity that made it exciting for me. Despite the fact that the products are highly rewarded, highly accoladed, and have some awards for many of the things that they go on to achieve. We make our money, though, in 3 different ways. First way we make our money is simply by retailing the product. And people that partner with us will find some of their time just meeting people, sharing the benefits of our great products, and many of the people will want to buy them, replacing products that they're already buying from elsewhere. And let's just say over a period of time, you build a customer base of maybe just 20 regular customers. And those 20 regular customers spend somewhere like £50 a month. From the get-go, each of those customers, when they buy their products through you, instead of buying them from the supermarket, grocery store or elsewhere, just regular household products, then you'll be earning a 35% income from everything that they buy. So you've got 20 customers spending around £50 a month. That's £1,000 a month through your business. That means that you're generating £350 a month in profit for you and your family. Don't worry right now about how you do that, because that's something that you'll get fully trained for. But that's the retailing side of our business. And I know that there's no cap, you can get as many customers as you like. Really, the big money comes from building a team. And building a team happens when, as you're retailing the products to others, people are seeing the success that you're making for yourself. And what starts to happen is that people come up to you and say, "Can I do what you do?" And when people say, "Can I do what you do?" you're going to turn around and say, "Yes, of course you can do what I do." And you're going to help these people get started in the business the same way that I'm helping you. And what that really means is, let's just say you find maybe 3 people over a period of time that are interested in getting involved in the business of this kind of nature. You invite those people to join, you train them, you coach them, you help them, support them, as you were helped, trained and coached through the early days of their business. And you show them to do the things that you've done. Then what you'll be finding is that in a short period of time, they'll have their own set of regular customers too. And they'll go through the same journey, the same set of circumstances, and they too will find groups of people that will ask them if they can do what they do. After a period of time goes on, as you continually support this small team of people, your team starts to grow. And taking the assumption that everyone does the same thing, because that's all we can do right now, you find 3 people, they find 3 people, and they go on to find 3 people, you've got 40 people working in your business. Now, you might only be putting in 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week. They might be doing the same. But having 40 people work in the business, and if they all had 20 regular customers all spending somewhere like £1,000 a month, then what you're going to start to earn is what's known as royalty, or residual based income of each of those customers. And if you don't know what a royalty or residual based income is, it's when you do the work once and you get paid forever. So now, like movie stars do and recording artists, when they produce a song and it just continues and keeps on playing. So because you introduced these people to the business and you helped them get started, you're going to earn a percentage of their ongoing revenues, and that ranges anywhere between 3 and 18%. So let's take 5% for example. Assuming they're all putting around £1,000 a month through their business, that means that you now have a turnover of £40,000 per month, of which 5% of that is going to be coming back to you, around £1,000 a month, on top of the £350 that you're already earning. What's more, in that same scenario, each and every one of those people that you individually recruit into your organisation, you get an instant sign-on bonus of up to £64. And those, up over a year, that can be a really nice secondary supplementary income. So now we're talking around £1,500 a month. How does that sound? Because you need to know that there's more to this too. As you move through the business, bringing people into the organisation, showing them more of what it's all about, you move through compensation plan, you get promoted just like you do in a normal business. You move from assistant supervisor to assistant manager to manager. And it doesn't stop there. And as you move through these promotions, then what you get is an increased level of discount on products that you buy for yourself, meaning that everything you sell means an increased level of profit margin too. And the company is great because all they're ever looking to do is to reinvest in the distributors, because we don't work like a normal business. There's the business that manufactures the product, and then there's us as independent distributors. There's no middlemen. So all the profits that are created mean that they're getting shared equally between the parent company and ourselves as distributors too. So you get a chance to share in those profits in a number of ways. There's a team building bonus that can be uncapped and grow as big as you choose them to be. But there are holiday incentives, there's car plans, chances for you to drive the car of your dreams, and there's a chairman's bonus. It's like a kind of pot of cash that's drawn from every year for people that are going to achieve those levels in the business. And last year alone, here in the UK, there was $3.6 million given away in chairman's bonus checks. So that's basically a snapshot, an overview of how the money works in a business of this kind of nature. You find a few customers, introduce them to our products, have them love the products, share it with their friends, introduce a few more people to do the same, and in a relatively short period of time with a little bit of hard work, then what you can do is go out and achieve something which earns you a significant sum of money for you and your family, depending on how much effort you put in. And I know you think this all sounds fantastic. You're probably wondering how you get started. You can get started in a number of ways, but probably the best way to get started in this business is with our Fast Start Pack. And this isn't like a business where you're going to be investing thousands to kick off. You just need to pay enough to get started, which gets you the products you need to be able to run some of your first launches and understand what we're all about. It gives you the forums that you can sign up your own people and some instant marketing materials. You get all of that for just £199.75, which to buy normally would be around £350. And if you were to sell everything in that box, you'd be in profit from day one. So that's what we do in a business of this. So, moving forward from here, to get you started, to get this thing rolling for you, I've just got a simple form that starts with your name and address. What do you think?